Hello YouTube again. So I waited for it to dry. I'm about to go wash it off. But here's what it looks like while it's dry. It's all crunkly. I moved some. I could probably just peel this off. See? You can peel it off. This is how you want it to be dry. It'll look like weird face mask, but on your leg or wherever you burnt yourself. So I'm gonna go wash it off, and then after I wash it off, I'll show you what it looks like. But if it's not gonna like whoosh the skin all away or whatever, it's just not gonna burn or leave a scar when it heals. It'll just, it won't look like one of, see that dark one? I didn't use mustard. So everyone right there. If you use mustard, it'll look something like, I have a little one, but I don't think you can see it on the camera. Yeah, it's too light now. It'll look like, about as light as mine. It'll look like a really, like you peeled, like you got sunburnt and you peeled off skin. It'll look like that, but it won't be like one of those ugly dark scars that you get on your, when you get burned or something. Okay, so I washed it off, and now it looks a little better than what it was. But I think it has something to do with like the turmeric or the stuff that makes the mustard. But this is what it looks like. There still is a blister, but that's because I didn't get to borrow mustard before it blistered, because I burned myself at like 6 o'clock in the morning. That should hurt quite a bit. Still looks like baby Groot, or like Groot's mom pregnant with another Groot. But there's the other little little scar. And that one's probably gonna scar less than this one. Hopefully not, because the last time I did it, it did turn this color. So it turned like a darker version, like it was gonna scab already. So after it heals, it'll probably just be like one of those scars that you get, that you peel off, and it's just a layer of skin, like when you get sunburned. Because you know, once you get sunburned, you're like a little darker or whatever in that spot, but it will light up eventually. I wish my camera was light. If it wasn't lame, I could show you the little scar. Okay, so there's a scratch, and then there's a tiny light mark right there. And lick it. Okay. Nope, still can't see it. But I burnt myself in this area, and as soon as I did it, I went to like, I was working somewhere, I'm gonna say where, but I went to the back and got some mustard and put it on my hand. My friends were like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't want it to scar, so I'm putting mustard on it. And I was like, I have never heard that in my life. Like, I'm serious, it works. And then like not like 2 hours later, but when I went to go wash my hand, and like it dried really quickly because it was like the cheap mustard. So when I had to go wash my hand off, I didn't have any scar or anything there. But this one's bigger, so if you had like a bad burn, don't do this. Go to the hospital or go get the cream that comes in the packet or something. This is for like minor burns or like my grease pop. Don't do this if you got like a 2nd or 3rd degree burn. I'm not sure what that'll happen under a layer of skin. This is on the top layer of skin. We already shed skin all the time, so don't do this. 1, if you're allergic to mustard, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're not allergic, you test it out first. Make sure you don't get like flared up skin or something. Because you might not be allergic, but your skin might be allergic. I don't know how that works, honestly. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like in a couple of days. It won't scar on my skin. I can't say that it won't scar on your skin because I don't know you. However, it didn't scar on me, so maybe it won't scar on you. Just a reminder, it looks like this right now. Also, you might get like, if you wash it off and you still see like yellow around your stuff, it's just from the mustard. It'll wash off eventually. You'll be fine. So, you know when it's getting dry when, 1, starts to crackle on the edges. 2, it looks like weird face mask when you you smile and you can't smile anymore because it's starting to crackle and you look like a dry desert. That's what's gonna happen. And then 3, it'll get warm and maybe sting because of how burnt you are. Yeah. If I could turn my camera around, I would, so that way I didn't have to point it down all the time. Don't wash it off with hot water. That might hurt your skin worse. Wash it off with like warm or cool water. Cool. And be gentle when you go to rub it off. Gentle, okay? Don't just rub it off because you're gonna rip off some skin with it and then that might make you scar instead of me helping you try not to make you scar. Don't do that, it's not safe. Just gentle. If you have to take like a little rag or something and wash it off, do that. You okay? Don't be stupid and scrub the bitch off like a dumbass. Don't do that. It'll make it worse. And you'll be like, huh, the mustard didn't work and I got scarred anyways. Like, no, it wasn't mustard, just because you scrubbed it off like a dumb.